You and the universe are really the same process. You, as an organism, are an operation of the universe. The real you, though, is the whole thing. You, as an organism, are an operation of the universe. The real you, though, is the whole thing. Your soul isn't in your body's in your soul. And your soul is the entire arrangement of forces constituting this universe, centered on your physical organism. So that's why the astrologer took the time and place of a person's birth and said, how are the heavens arranged around that? That's why the soul is in heaven. The meaning of that, it is heaven. It's the total arrangement of cosmic forces, the total pattern. And when you wake up to that and actually feel it to be so, I assure you it's just great. And you stop worrying. You still are sensible enough not to walk into a fire. But you get rid of that deep central anxiety. Because it's like the universe has nothing to fall onto if it drops. And a fall will only be disastrous if there's the floor of concrete down below. The universe has nothing to fall on. Everything in it is dropping. The earth is dropping around the sun. Just so long as there's the planet in the way or something like that, nothing happens. And the system as a whole, there isn't anything. So why worry? Besides, if you disappear as an organism, great. Because if you went on too long, you get tired of yourself. And so what was a new surprise? The thing is a self-surprising. That's why it goes on. When you know the future perfectly, it's already past. You've had it. When you know the outcome of the game, it becomes certain. You cancel it and begin another one. So to know too much the astrologer was right when he drew universe, as it were, as seen from the point of view where you were born. That was your soul. So your soul, you see, is not in your body. Your body is in your soul, because your soul is the entire network of relationships in terms of which you live. Your soul is the whole universe. But each one of us, as it were, is a different point. But all these points in it are the center. We can go way beyond Ptolemy and Copernicus now. And if we think that space is curved, every point in space is the center of the universe, because any point on a ball is the center of the sphere, of the surface. See, you could turn any point of the ball, and wherever you look at it, it's the center.
Mitchell, I just saw your synth solo.
So in the same way, take
me a little bit. again, everybody, for hanging out. Just playing some ambient music and having a really good time. Thank you all. Up next, they will. Thanks for following. Much appreciated. Just a little fun fact, that little sound. I crafted it like 3 or 4 days ago. Katie, thank you for saying so. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody being here. Looks like I got a little bit of time left. About 40 minutes or so. So stick around. Plenty more 4x4 144 to come on this 4th birthday. Thanks for sticking around. Si's got the right idea. 4x4, 144. I'm gonna stop talking and play music.
just based on something true. What we do is we misinterpret. We don't realize that everybody else is the center too. In that sense, you're not the only pebble on the beach. You're not the only center of the universe. And yet there is only one center. And that's why, who was it? I think it was in Bonaventure who first thought up the description or the definition of God as that circle whose center is everywhere and whose circumference is nowhere. This is called the doctrine of the mutual interpenetration of all things and events. So it would be like those lovely drawings where you take a circle and you can play with this. It's a nice thing to play with. And you mark out 12 equal points around the circumference of the circle. Then you join every point to every other point. Give a beautiful star. And incidentally, this is the diagram of the notes of the 12 notes of the scale. Bach worked this out. And it's a lovely thing, you see, it's a beautiful stuff. So this is the diagram of the way it all fits together. Now, if you study that, and by study again, I mean not just think about it, but feel it out. You will find very strange things happening. You will find that the present moment, with all its particularity in which you live and are functioning now, is exactly the same thing as anything you could possibly conceive of as eternity. You will find that your limited life, and remember what I said about limits, you have to have something to push against. Your limited life, with its frustrations and with its particular problems at this instant, is the same thing as omnipotence. then you will see at once every point on the surface of the sphere can be regarded as the center of the surface. Where is the central point of the surface of the sphere? Anyway. So in this way, we can legitimately regard every point in this universe as being the center of the whole thing. And it's in this multi-centered sense that every eye which looks around and sees the world as something that spins around you, and you're the axis. You're quite correct. It does. But you know how it is when you hold in your hand the gyroscope. It always feels alive because it surprises you. It wants to move in a direction which you didn't predict. And that movement of the gyroscope that you hold seems to be against you is the movement in life we call other, or what happens when we feel, on the other hand, that I am moving the gyroscope in the direction I want it to go. That's what we call self. That's what we call voluntary. You can't possibly know the one without the other. You don't know what you mean by self unless you know what you mean
only like a handful of minutes left until Beowulf's set. Not that I'm sad about Beowulf's set, but that was the fastest like 90 minutes of my life. And I was pretty dialed in to that set. I'm not gonna lie, I felt really good about that one. I don't always feel good about my Synthon sets, and I felt really good about this one. So thank you all for listening. Much appreciated. Wow, 50 people. Big love. Thank you all so much. I got a couple things to announce before y'all go away. Been very quiet because I've been doing a bunch of stuff on the side. DJing a lot because the drum and bass DJ community is hopping, and I love those guys. So big ups to the D&B community. But also, I'm working on Squiz Fest number 4. And this is kind of the preliminary announcement. Squiz Fest number 4. It's going to be the third weekend of August. It is August, hold on, let me grab those dates. August 16th, 17th, and 18th. So, those of you that have played Squiz Fest before, you kind of know the deal. And those of you that haven't played Squiz Fest before, what Squiz Fest is it's a hard techno, hard industrial, angry, angsty music raid train that I've organized for the last 4 years. So it's the B-side of Synthon, where I just collect all the most badass motherfuckers, and then we all play hard techno and industrial for a weekend. But anyway, that being said, y'all are amazing. I've eaten up too much time, so we're gonna head on over to Beowulf. If y'all want to chat, I'm on Discord. If y'all are interested in any of my compositions and music outside of live hardware, DM me on Discord or whatever. So we'll catch you on the flip side. Happy Synthon, everybody. Much love. I don't see Beowulf is live yet, and that's okay. We'll just hang out. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, queries? It is Beowulf next, right? Let me check the schedule. Yep, Beowulf music. All right. Oh, we're chilling. That's all good. We can hang out. Why is the sky blue? I think it's because of the way the Earth's atmosphere works, and I'm not a scientist. Actually, I'm like the last person to ask any science questions at all. But yeah, I think it's because of the atmosphere and the way like we perceive the sky because of what the atmosphere does and how it affects light. How did I do my kicks tonight? Okay, so I got a couple things going on here, Bleep Temple. So my main kick is the TR8S, and that is Big Room Kick 4. Okay, so on the kick I have a heavy compression on the control variable, and then a super long extended decay, and it was going through the TR8S's Master Effects distortion bus. and I had that cranked to 11, and it also had like 60% delay on the kit. Beowulf is live. All right, thank you. So my distortion was cranked to 11. My compression was about 75% on the hardware, and then I had it layered with the drum brute impact, which also was the kick with distortion on it, about 50% distortion. And then it all goes through Ableton, which has additional compression and distortion on the effects channel. And then it all goes through a master compressor, multiband, and outputs to the master channel. So it's basically distortion plus distortion plus distortion plus some more distortion, and then a compressor. So there you go. Got any distortion on that? I don't know. Let me check. Hey, everybody who's lurking, we're raiding now. So get ready for the raid. Everybody jump on. We're going to head on over to Beowulf. Beowulf is awesome. Beowulf is a Squizfest performer. Lots of people in the chat are also Squizfest performers. If you're interested in performing for Squizfest and you have not, please DM me on Discord, not on Twitch. I never see my Twitch messages. Don't do that one. Find me on Discord. On vinyl win. Good question. I can barely afford to produce and promote any of my own content as it is. We're getting there, though. If anyone wants to sponsor me, let me know. I mean, Don Dark Zoni, like, Don is my sponsor right now. Don is the only one sponsoring me. Well, not the only one, excuse me. He's the main one sponsoring me. But anyone who's gifted, supported, tipped, y'all are also sponsoring me. And I'm going to talk myself into a hole, so you just go to Beowulf, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good Synthon, everybody. Cheers.